Good morning. We had our first night at Whistler's Campground in Jasper National Park. We spent the day yesterday driving up the Icefields Parkway. As I was driving closer towards Jasper, I just saw mountainsides and forests just all burned down, like just black trees, the remnants of the fire from last year. And my campground is more of that as well. Like all the trees are burned. And the locals were telling me that a lot of the town of Jasper was destroyed in the fire as well. So I want to actually go into town and explore the aftermath of that fire and see how the town is holding up since that has happened. It's just crazy, like how much destruction a wildfire can do to a natural area in the town. But there's something really also very beautiful about what happened to the scenery as a result. Like the grass is so green and there's like these beautiful like bright flowers growing from the ground, and so like that contrast of like the burnt trees but then this bright green beautiful forest floor is very striking. I just think this campsite is just absolutely stunning. Like mountain views everywhere and birch trees. I'm nestled right in front of a birch tree forest. Right now, because it's the fall, it's the rutting season for elk. I didn't wear earplugs last night, so early in the morning, the mating calls woke me up. They're very loud. I also heard like heavy footsteps at night. I don't know how close they are. When I checked in, the person told me like be really careful because the male elk will get very aggressive if you're between him and a female, or if he thinks you're trying to like get with his harem or something. So I have to keep Archie on a leash at all times and just be aware of my surroundings because they are here. Yeah, maybe we'll see one. We'll see. All right, so let's head into town. Hi, Archie. You ready to go to town? Let's go up, up. Up, up. No, not here. On your side. Your side. Your side, Archie. Your side. Archie. 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 Up, up. Up, up. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention, I also want to go into town and get the laundry done. And I think I reached a milestone with Dusty because I just saw the light for an oil change. So that must mean that we have hit, what's the mileage you should get to have an oil change? Is it 5,000 miles? 3,000 miles? 5,000 miles? But we hit some kind of milestone because now Dusty needs an oil change. Jasper is situated in the center of Jasper National Park, which is not only the largest national park in the Canadian Rockies, but is also designated as a World UNESCO Heritage Site and is home to the world's second largest dark sky preserve. So even with the aftermath of the wildfire, I'm really excited to explore this place. Gotta get my loonies. This little downtown area of Jasper is so cute. A lot of these stores are open and the vibe is very lovely. There's people eating out on the patio, getting ice cream, getting coffee. Okay, so let's get Archie from the van and explore while we wait for the first load to finish. People often ask me how I get my laundry done when living in a van, and I'm always happy to report that there are plenty of places in towns like this to get laundry done. When I lived in New York City, I didn't have a washer and dryer, so every week I'd go to laundromats just like this one, so I'm pretty used to doing my laundry in public. But even though I try really hard to make sure I don't leave behind a stray sock or underwear, it honestly happens more often than I like to admit, and I did almost lose a sock today, but thankfully I went back and it was still there. So the fire was caused by very dry conditions as a result of climate change, and what happened was there was lightning. Because of how dry it was, the lightning caused a huge fire. And yeah, it's wild. Can you imagine living in a town and everything's burning down? I want to support the local economy, so I'm gonna eat out tonight, and I wish I could buy sweet stuff because they have beaver tails here and they have ice cream and they have bubble tea. Like, they have so many cute little cafes and shops, and like, yeah, it's very charming, and it's really nothing what I expected after the aftermath of the fire. People were like, "Oh, you're visiting Jasper? Like, don't you know that a lot of it has, is under construction?" And I'm like, yeah, but I still want to see it, and there's still so much to see. Oh my goodness. He has to do this in every carpeted store, like he rubs on it. Talking to the store owner, and he said that everything's just like on pause for the last year because permits are not being approved and they're being lost by Parks Canada, and what should take 6-7 weeks is taking 12 to 14 months. They have to get a bunch of soil samples and they each cost thousands and thousands of dollars. People are moving out of the town. People had to move into mobile homes because their houses were burned down, but they're not being rebuilt up because it's too expensive and they're not getting the permits to do it. The senior citizen center got burned down and all the senior citizens had to be dispersed, and yeah, they lost that community. Jasper's lost 5 hotels. It's lost 6 apartment buildings, he said. So there's no seasonal workers that can support tourism in Jasper. I could tell when I was talking to him that he was very agitated and he was very upset with what's been going on at the town. It's so unfortunate because this area is so special. It's so beautiful, and yeah, I don't know. How do you like my new hat? This is a hat that says Jasper National Park, and I also bought a Jasper National Park t-shirt. So what do you think? Is it cute? I bought this at the Friends of the Jasper National Park nonprofit store. So yeah, it's in the same building as the information center, and yeah, I think it's super cute. I really like what they had in there, and I'm gonna wear this t-shirt on this trip. Okay, I just did a quick change in the van. What do you think? Isn't it so cute? And this t-shirt is 100% organic cotton. How awesome is that? Okay, I got the laundry, so we're just gonna put the bed sheets back on, and I have to air out my Shiki futon mattress. So what I do is when it's laundry day, I just sort of fold over the side and let it air out a little bit. But I'm so excited because fresh sheets are the best. And then for the clothes that I don't want to dry because they'll shrink, I put them in the the dash of my van. I love this fitted sheet because it tells you which side is the narrow side. It says head or foot. So it just makes it so much easier to make the bed. fresh, clean sheets in the van. You know, when you live in the van, it's the smallest things that make you so happy. I was in bed editing and I heard the mating calls, and then I suddenly started hearing footsteps and branches rustling, and 3 or 4 elk just walked by the van. Like, can you hear that? It's so close. There's more. Literally, like, right by my van doors. It's really, really big. It's way bigger than the other ones that walk by. And it walked by right in front of the van, and I was worried that Archie was going to start barking when he saw him. So I put Archie on the floor so he can't see him. Holy. I'm kind of scared. That was kind of scary. And I think he's still on my camp. I can hear him. Holy. Some of my clothes are still wet. But most of them are dry. So I would say the dashboard dryer is most effective. I was just like feeling so inspired by how beautiful Jasper is that I just spent some time like drawing the view from the van in pencil crayon. But I have to say it doesn't look anything like what I see because I don't know, it just doesn't look like beautiful. It just looks like, I don't know, it looks stupid. Anyways, I'll show you what I drew. Like, what? This looks nothing like the view. Like, I don't know if like landscapes is something I should just stay away from, because every time I try to do a landscape, it's just like this sad, pathetic rendition of like how beautiful it truly is. But anyways, it's like I tried to like make it so that the grass was really bright green and all the yellows, and then all the dead trees and the mountain. Okay, anyway, but yeah. I don't know how like artists do it. Like, I think art is incredible and really hard to do. It's about the afternoon now. This morning, I went into town to get some work done at a cafe, and I bought some mussels and fries at a local restaurant. We also went to a historic site in Jasper, which is the Canada Pacific Railway Station, and it's really cool to kind of see the old trains there and the Canadian Pacific Railroad as well. And inside the train station, I saw a grizzly bear. It wasn't alive. I was actually shocked how big it was because the grizzly bear I saw at the Lake Louise Visitor Center was much smaller, like half the size of this one. This one was really big, and it was unfortunately killed on the tracks, the train tracks. It got hit by a train, and that was really unfortunate. I didn't know this, but Jasper is actually home to the second largest dark sky park in the world. And I checked the moon cycles, and unfortunately I'm in the period of full moon right now, and yeah, the stars are not going to be very visible as a result. So I was like kicking myself. I was like, I wish I planned it so that I came here during the new moon so I can see the stars. But they have a show at the planetarium that's supposed to be really good, so I'm going to go do that tonight. I just finished the presentation, and it was a live narration, and it was really good, but I was the only one in there. And I think when I went to sign in, and I was like, oh, am I the only one? And I think they felt bad, so they had someone who worked at the lodge watch the show with me. It was really cool to learn about the stars and to learn more about Jasper National Park and the dark sky preserve here, and how the town lowers its lights so they point down, not up, so that you can actually see the stars at night. The presentation of the stars was just phenomenal. It just looked amazing, and I really want to come and see that in person. So I'm gonna add that to the ever-growing long bucket list. Hi, it's our last day at Jasper National Park, and I decided to spend it at Maligne Lake, which is the largest natural lake in the Canadian Rockies. And there's a trail right next to Maligne Lake called Bald Hill, and that is where I am right now. And it is a beautiful day today, absolutely beautiful. And I don't know why they call the Canadian Rockies the Canadian Rockies, but there's a lot of rocks here. So that's Maligne Lake, and it's a very large lake. It's so beautiful. So I'm just gonna hang out here for a bit, and then we'll head back to the van and Archie, and check out the lake. Sorry, Mommy. I'm so tired. Hi. Are you sleeping? Yeah. Oh, you there with Lamb Chop? Oh my God. Archie, help me. Missed you, Archie. Missed you, buddy.
Archie, sit.
We're just sitting on the dock at Lake Maligne and it is absolutely beautiful. Look how blue the water is. This is the perfect way to end our trip in Jasper. It has been a wild ride. Like, I couldn't have had a better trip, and it's made so much better by me being able to share it with you all. So if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching and for sending such loving and kind comments down below. That makes me feel like I'm traveling with friends, and it's just such a wonderful feeling. And tomorrow I will be leaving towards Lake Louise. I have a campsite reservation there. So we'll be going down the Icefields Parkway, and yeah, it's really exciting. And with that, I will end the video here, and thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!
Say bye, Archie. Bye.